we on? Are we on? Are we on? Come on. There should be a better way to figure this out. There we go. All right. All right. Hey, everybody. It's Eric. Here, I'm going to put on my mood light. So I want to set the mood. There we go. Got my mood light on. Hey, I'm making a game. I've gotten to a nice phase of development on this game. That game is called the Godkiller. It's a 3D top-down puzzle-solving adventure game. And you've not seen a game like this. You just have not. It's different. It's different. It's good. There's a point to making it. There's not been something like it before. And I don't mind spending years of my life to get this game done because it's an expression of me. So I'm going to demo it in a moment. But one word of warning to anyone who is part of our alpha playtesting. There's spoilers here for levels, and I'm trying to get your initial reactions to some of these levels because it's important to use that valuable new player mentality as much as I can to see what am I missing, what am I assuming is really obvious but is actually kind of a pain in the ass, what am I assuming is hard to get but I'm wrong, it's easy, you know. So if you're one of the people in our little club of playtesters, I'd say, maybe don't watch this. Maybe don't watch it. Spoilers, right? Okay, let's demo. Boom. Okay, I made a new level last night, and it was fun. It was fun to make it. It wasn't hard. Fixing bugs is often kind of hard. It's got its own sort of reward. Writing a new feature, same thing. It's a little bit hard, and then you feel happy. It's kind of like that. Making levels, easy all the way through. Just fun the whole way through. So I'm looking forward to making lots and lots of levels. Like I was considering, hiring people to help me out making levels, and then it's like I'm just flying through these. Like do one in an evening and it's nothing. It's nothing. And it's fun even. It's a nice little task. So here's one I made. You start out in this room. Maybe we want to get out. Maybe that's why there's 4 doors that have the word out on it. And there's also something down here. Can I push it? Yes, I can. They're blocks. They are meant to be pushed. Now that's kind of a nice effect when there's a whole bunch of doors there all together. I'll move these blocks back to their position by destroying them. Okay, as soon as how to say this entirely correct. If there is any configuration of blocks in the level that spells the word on a letter gate, these things are letter gates, the letter gate closes, becomes solid, impassable. But if there are no configurations of blocks that spell the word on the letter gate opens and is passable. So that's just a very basic introduction to the new player for blocks and letter gates. And the rest of this level, it's almost like there's nothing too hard about it. It's a very early on level. Here, my goal is to, along with the normal goals of games, to entertain and challenge the player a little bit. Here, my goal is to just get the player used to seeing certain visual elements and interpreting them correctly. So I'm giving them a lot of practice with stairs. There's also quite a lot of variations in lighting here. And that's part of the education too. It's like if you're seeing stairs 20 different ways, you know, going off different directions, going up, down, north, south, west, east. If you're seeing them with different lighting, sometimes bad lighting, you're seeing shadows overlaid over the top of them. It's training you. It's training you to match patterns correctly. It's giving you the skills to later on handle more advanced levels where it's important to understand the level correctly. Here, this level is very forgiving. You can knock around and arrive at the destination without much trouble. And it's symmetrical. This kind of level design I actually learned from William Shear. Not directly, just by playing his game Manifold Garden. And it's that repeating patterns are nice. They're enjoyable. Being absurd about repeating the patterns is unintuitive to me, but it is enjoyable too. I would have thought maybe early on it's just repetitive, it's just dull, it's boring. I don't feel that way after playing Manifold Garden, or even before I played Manifold Garden, just seeing screenshots of it. It's a wonderful game. It's beautiful, and there's satisfaction in seeing these patterns that repeat put together in a purposeful way. There's lots of things in math like that. Patterns with Penrose tiles, or with Wolfram Alpha, there's that Rule 30 thing with the pyramid that comes down. It's got, and it's cool shit. I like that kind of thing. I didn't realize how much I liked it, or how I could use it for my own stuff until recently. It's not like something that you don't know is possible. It's just like you haven't put it next to you as a tool that you use often. Like you're used to using the hammer all the time, but then you realize screwdrivers are good too. Okay, so the other thing I have is a bonus on the level, and this is even a more advanced spoiler. At this point, people may be wanting to reserve some of the challenge for themselves. So if you are somebody that wants to reserve that challenge for yourself, don't watch me discover how to get the bonus. Oh, did I already grab it? Looks like I already did. Wow, when did that happen? I think I was just aimlessly wandering around. Never mind my unhelpful spoiler warning. Oh, wait a minute. I had played through to the place where the bonus was prior. Okay, so I'm going to restart the level so that the bonus comes back. And if you don't like spoilers for how to do more challenging things, skip past until you see screens that don't fit the pattern of this one. Like if you're watching this on a video. Okay, let's restore. Gonna abandon the game. Mid-lower basement. Okay, now I'm back at the beginning of the same level. Okay, there is the bonus. So you think, maybe I'll just fling over to it. But it's got a little X here indicating that you can't fling there because the bonus itself blocks the fling. It's not considered something that can catch you, like a wall or rails. Like this rail over here, it catches my fling. Alright, okay, it can catch that way too. If I go to the bonus, it doesn't catch. Over here, I've got the wall catching me, but there's a hole underneath of it. So if I fling south, I fall through the hole. So then you might look around, like, how do I just get to a vantage point where I could fling over to the right square? Same problem. Same problem. You think, like, maybe I'll go up the steps. No, then I start doing like a downward fling thing. That doesn't work. I'm thinking of getting rid of that angled fling, but anyways, that's a different story. Go up the top. So I could fling from here, but I'll still go down the hole. So in order for me to catch against the wall, I'd have to either fling against here or here. If I go up here, the rail stops me from flinging south at those sweet spots that I identified. Okay, so what can be done? After a little bit of exploration, you would learn that there are these same platforms on all sides. I'll show you that exploration. It's pretty easy to do. I can also check it out from up here. Just have to walk around. So on the opposite side, there's a different platform. Okay. Now, I can tell just by doing my fling ray check here that it's possible to go underneath. Okay. You can see that pink there peeking through the grate. So I could fling this way, but still I end up going through the hole. So what's needed, I don't apologize. For some people, this whole explanation would be laborious, like they've already worked out the solution. For some other people, they'd be like, well, I wish you'd just stop talking because it's like really annoying. It doesn't help me understand this. I'd rather just play it and figure it out myself. I understand that point of view too. All this is sort of part of my process for trying to empathize with the new player. Okay. So from over here, though, you end up getting caught and being up on the platform, then you can walk over. Now, it's important for me to discover the logic which would allow you to arrive at the solution, because otherwise you have crappy puzzles. It's just trial and error. It's just not fun. You'd just be walking around saying, what if I fling this way? That didn't work. What if I fling this way? Oh, that didn't work. You know, that's not fun. So there has to be some, not just a way to solve the puzzle, but there has to be a way to arrive at the solution other than trial and error. Otherwise, it's not a good puzzle. It's just what I call node searching, which is the lowest form of puzzle. Okay, so the first thing I was going to do with this session, and I changed my mind, was create another level, because that's fun. But I realized one of the levels I already previously completed has got some problems with it. And I want to clean it up and make it whole. Won't be hard to do that. So in this session, I'm going to fix Paradise. Alright. We are past the spoilers. Let's go to paradise. Okay, I'm going to walk through it. I'm going to write down all the problems that I can think of as I go. Alright, this was the very first level for a long time. It was planned that way, but I added one before it called In the Egg. So here M is born for the first time from an egg. Okay. First problem. Silly names of basement levels. Let's put those down at the bottom. Okay. I've already got this. I'll just bring it up here. It's my sort of my active section. Square decorations around pillars. So this thing here I want to delete. Along with that one. I think there's some up above too to delete as well. I'm thinking about the lighting in the room. Is it too dark? I think it's right. Okay. Okay, so if you just stay up here, he'll just keep talking forever. It is okay. It's okay. It is okay. It's okay. It is okay. It's okay. It is okay. And then he stops after a bit, which is fine. I decided not to make him repeat forever, which is something he'll do elsewhere. So that timing seems okay. It is okay. Your hands? I am God, you are M. What is this place? Did I die? Yes, you died. This is heaven? No. Hell? It is someplace new, made for you. I died. How did I? Welcome to your paradise. This is, I don't get it. Stay forever, M. All will be provided. I ask but one thing. Never go to the room east of here. Which way is east? But if you do go there, do not eat the apple of infinite travel. Stay and I will tell you something. The story of John. Sure. Then he goes on for this lengthy story. Okay. Okay, so then I want add decorations to hello room from Core Delane. That's the name I don't spell every day. So I had a vacation trip, and there's a totally separate project. Okay, it's got some extra things. It's got like a bed and a potted plant and a nightstand with a leather-bound book on it, which is sort of like the Bible, but not the Bible. And it's got a giant banner that says, "Happy Birthday," that's meant to be spread along the top up here. So all that can be added in. It'll give this room much more flavor. Missing floor edges in hello room. Some of these other things. Such a weird camera view. Let me think about that. Do I want to fix that? A way I could do it is add some hidden colliders right here that forces the camera to duck under. Because I would like it to have a better view without this thing there, just for cinematic reasons. There's a lot of kind of flipping around here. Say above, let's see, bridge above Apple door, add some colliders to force camera view under bridge. Okay. So if it just kind of stayed like this, that would be preferable to sometimes popping over to there. And I wouldn't normally worry about that level of control, except this level is meant to be pretty cinematic, and also because it's a little bit hard to notice that this door says Apple on it and that it's a focal point of attention, and I don't want to distract from it. So after you come through, there's a similar problem on the other side of the hello room. Ooh. Now here's the sad thing about all these fixes that I'm listing out. A lot of them used to be fine, but then changes to the engine happened that improved things I needed to have improved, and suddenly new bugs in the level I designed earlier were introduced. So there's another one on this side. There is. Oh wait, that's the same one. Never mind. Okay, let's go up. Second particle explosion. Apple room. Remove. Second. Okay. That's annoying. I don't know if I'm going to worry about fixing it, but the shadows that are being generated don't match the meshes that are up above me. There's no shape like this. It's just, as far as I can tell, a mistake in Unity's rendering. Oh, I might be wrong about that. Okay. Missing understairs in Apple Room. So there's a piece that is supposed to be like at a diagonal angle along the bottom of the steps. This is probably related to the problems with the heights underneath. Okay. Yeah, those are all gone to garbage. What the heck? Oh. Did he do his dialogue? I can't remember. He might have started his dialogue while I was kind of fiddling around. Okay, let's keep looking for stuff. This is the third version of this level I've made. One I just threw away and started over. But it was pretty good. It was just so big. It was wrong for so early in the game to have this giant level of emptiness. I'm gonna say add cities outside. I'll be more specific about any dialogue timing fixes. Eyeballing the clouds. I want to see if they're disappearing before they've gone off the side of the screen. I think I just saw that, but I'm not sure. I wasn't paying close attention. It's weird to just be watching clouds. Like I'm outside. There's one. Okay. Man, there's a lot wrong here. Extend cloud box on the west side to avoid seeing clouds disappear. So I'm looking forward to putting the happy birthday banner up on this wall. You might not get a great look at it when you're down below, but when you come up here, you'll see it very clearly. This is just a mess of pillar decorations to remove. I gotta write a little thing because I've done this work too many times. It's definitely a repeated task that wastes time, and will waste a lot more time. Make something that avoids decorating non-walls, e.g. eggs, pillars. I don't know what exactly, but that would help me out quite a bit if I had that. Because these are actually pretty annoying and time consuming to remove. Yeah, there's more decorations on the exterior walls that are kind of interesting to me, but they don't look good. Okay, this arena is going to get converted. Oh, that's interesting. What am I seeing? Oh, I'm seeing God's hands go through the camera. That's what I saw. I think that's it. Let's see if I can get that to happen again. I don't think it's worth correcting. I mean, it was not that hard to figure out. Doesn't seem to happen too often. It looks kind of neat in its own way. Okay. So if I'm going to move this section with Billy in it to someplace else, I need some other dialogue for God. Oh. Okay, keep finding problems. Pillar in arena can be stepped into. Is that northeast? Revised dialogue for God. Consistent with arena removal. Yeah, that's really strange. So it's like it got that's quite unexpected. Oh, I get it. It's positioned weirdly, so it's not aligned correctly with the squares. So I can fix that just by aligning it correctly. Okay, so if there is no thing with Billy, then I can remove the wind door, and this just becomes a place you go at the end. to remember later that I can copy this over the dialogue off to another level. So I do want this initial interaction with Billy is pretty important for setting up a whole lot of antagonism between the two of them. Okay, so if the arena gets decommissioned, arena needs steps that let you backtrace. So it was a one-way drop and then you're down there. But if your intent, like many people's would be, like mine is right now, is to find the bonus in the level, then just to be nice, I should allow you to backtrack instead of making this just like a one-way drop and then you gotta go forward. Now on the other hand, it's not a bad mechanism to promote backtracking. So like maybe I want the player to miss it the first time. So suppose that, like I think most players, you miss the bonus on this level the very first time you play it. Then you come over to this guy. It's got a much easier bonus to find. You still might miss it. You still might say, ah, what the heck, let's keep going. I win. And you get to this guy. It's quite easy to miss the bonus as well. Ah, but now you've got a big, strong hint. This is the biggest hint you've got that there's, so far, that there's something for you to find. I can't get up there. I can't get onto it. Okay. And here. At this point, now you know. There's these bonus boxes all over the place. You keep spotting them. You haven't gotten one yet. At this point, you might have a taste for the bonus boxes and figuring out what's going on with them. Okay, you know what? I don't mind like pushing the player a little bit towards the exit on that first level. I'm also doing a little testing by returning to the same level and making sure that there aren't any bugs when it gets reloaded a second time. There's a bug with the apple door. That was already there in the first play, but apple door starts out open. should be closed. Okay. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot here. I didn't realize there's so much. Okay, now let me go check out the bonus path. Big spoilers, I guess. Okay. Need dialogue, cancel. Player. Goes back to birth room. Kind of like these camera changes, particularly in this area where it doesn't matter too much. So that's just fun. Oh yeah. I also see a gap along here. So that must be the wall misaligned. Okay. So let's get to it. 6:24. Could I do all that stuff in an hour and a half? Let me get to the right scene. Okay. I think I don't really need to see a lot of clouds off in this direction. Let's just move them over a little bit. That'll probably do it. Okay. Let me start transferring files from the Coeur d'Alene project. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, let's get that guy there. Today is Wednesday. No, today's Tuesday. Alright, let's use the Tuesday tape. Then So it's copying a bunch of files. Let me just put little notes next to these. Not notes, but what are you doing? Copying one item. I don't get it. How? Who's doing this? Jesus Christ. Well, it's happening very fast. How is my action on this other computer? What item are you copying? Strange. I think I've got like some remote synchronization thing set up that I forgot about. Is it iCloud? Is it pCloud? I think I should have. Oh yeah, pCloud it's not, because I'm not logged in. It's probably iCloud. I just don't, I've never seen it pop up with this synchronizing thing. You know, it's just, and also, what is this? I just see an icon. What the heck is this? About backup and sync. What is backup and sync? Oh, it's friggin' some Google Drive thing. Okay. But that's like not even the one that was doing that particular copying thing. This is Google's backup and sync, because I've got Google Desktop. I would have liked to have known what was responsible for copying across from the laptop, though. So I'm guessing it's just got, there's GK alpha, there's GK here. Okay, the two things were unrelated. Me copying some files over there had nothing to do with the message I had here. Okay. Alright. So then let's go back. I think the other thing I'll need off of this. What's this? I just need to make its settings a lot less crazy. Okay, so Nightly has now got Coeur d'Alene on it. Let's go ahead and copy that. Okay, while that's in progress, coming back to here, I'll just put this little mark here to mean, I think I fixed it, but I need to verify it. But I don't want to just verify each little thing, which is fix a whole bunch of them all at one time. Let me see if I can clear a bunch of these all at once. What? Lost my mouse. What is this shit? Lost my keyboard. The monitor works. Looks like the screen entirely froze on me. Huh. I see the drive still working. That's not good. That's very bothersome. I don't want to stop the drive midway through. Screen's frozen. Copying files. Wow. Well, you know what? I've got like some reboots and stuff like that, and it's not conducive to streaming. So I think I'm going to sign off here. Don't think I'm done working. Don't think I am. I'm going to complete some shit off stream. But my system is just having some issues. And I just don't want to like go through all the reboots and all that on the stream. So I'm gonna sign off. If anyone has joined me, very cool, thank you. And I'll catch you later. Stop and stream.